Residents in Caldwell County outside of Lockhart say they're concerned about a nuclear power company building a test site in their neighborhood. They say nobody warned them this was even happening. Fox 7 Austin's Angela Shen joining us in studio with the story. Angela?
Yeah, when we went out to that site, company representatives were also there because they said they saw a Facebook post about it and decided to go out and talk with the residents. And neighbors say that was the first time they've had any contact with the company. The project manager says this facility won't have any nuclear components, but neighbors are still worried. Many families have lived in the McMahon area of Caldwell County outside of Lockhart for decades. But this site is turning into a testing facility for the company Allo Atomics. Mary Lynn C. lives less than a mile from the site.
They have done this all under the radar without letting anybody in this area know.
Many residents are worried about safety. Joni Foster's family has been in the area for about 100 years.
We are concerned about the environmental impact of all of this stuff. We're not anti-business. We are pro-country, peaceful and healthy and safe life.
C says she couldn't get a hold of anyone when she had questions.
Allo doesn't even have a phone number that you can reach them at their office in Austin. Why? Why is that? Why, when people have questions and they want information, we've been told, first of all, by the construction crew that there wasn't going to be anything that would be environmental. It absolutely is.
By the time neighbors found out about the project, work had already started at the site.
Our county commissioners, which I'm very disappointed with, have gone and did this completely under the table without allowing any information to the people who actually live here.
Allo Atomics is a nuclear power company headquartered in Austin. They say they picked the Caldwell County location because it was close to headquarters. And this site does not have nuclear components. Project manager Jared Frazier explained. Nuclear power plants have a core that makes heat, plus support equipment that takes the heat and makes electricity.
This facility is to test those components out here. So when we do build a nuclear facility, we have this stuff vetted out.
He explains which materials will be in the facility.
We'll use very small amounts of water. There is a restroom in the facility, so it's roughly the average household in a month will be the same consumption on this site as well too. We're drilling a well on this site to hopefully not take up other folks' water around the area. Then we also have some sodium in our facility as well too. We use sodium as a coolant in our reactor. Sodium comes from the table salt you salt your food, and there are some no hazards with sodium, but no, this facility is designed so that if anything happens, it's all contained in the facility itself.
The Caldwell County site will be a square metal building. It will be 3,600 square feet and 60 feet in height. Allo says they followed the permitting process for the county. Caldwell County told us in a statement that announcements about businesses coming to an area are typically handled by the companies themselves. No public hearing was held because the permits for development are administrative, so they don't come before the commissioner's court. If code requirements are met, the permits are issued. The county has no control over what is built there. Permits required by the county include drainage review, driveway permit, and a septic permit. No tax abatement was requested or offered. The company will pay regular commercial property taxes. The county says this provides more income to the county to drive down the tax rate for property owners. We asked Allo why they didn't tell residents before construction started.
Why not do that before it started to be built?
That's on me, right? That's totally on me. We should have been more proactive there. Again, this was kind of on the back burner for a long time until just recently.
Frazier says they're going to do town halls.
No, we want to be good neighbors. No, we want to be good residents of Caldwell County. I think we are a nuclear company, and to your point, we could have done a better job at saying this is not a nuclear facility, there's no data centers. We're not going to stress your grid. We're not going to take your water.
The company says they're making themselves much more available now.
I understand the concerns. Our ultimate goal as our technology is to actually reduce water usage of data centers and actually get these nuclear power plants off the grid so they aren't affecting local residents.
Allo Atomics says they've been working on an Idaho facility. That will be the company's first nuclear plant. But in Caldwell County, neighbors are worried about the effects on their families' property values and well-being.
It's very frustrating to know that they probably won't go away, and I don't know, a lifetime of building something, as we all have here, is probably gone. And the safety of my daughter and her husband and their kids is foremost.
And C says community members are trying to organize against this. Residents are also worried about some data centers being proposed in Caldwell County. And Allo expects construction on this site to be done by the end of the year. Alec.
Both the state and the U.S. Department of Energy have these nuclear initiatives to boost, of course, nuclear energy development. So is that what this is a part of, Angela?
Well, some of their projects are. The Caldwell County site was bought in September. That was before the state announced that $350 million Advanced Nuclear Development Fund. ALLO is looking at other projects like at Texas A&M that could be part of that initiative. The Idaho facility is part of the Department of Energy's nuclear pilot program. Back to you.